Okay, hello. Today we're gonna go through my notes app within the past 30 minutes of me. So the first one is everybody starts at the beginning. Why can't you? So this was in reference to me thinking about how like every time I want to start something new, I always like self sabotage in my head before even starting because I'm always like other people are better than me, other people are more progressive, other people are more advanced, but other people have like the talent or the ability to do so, and I'm just so afraid to like be a beginner and start at the beginning because I realize it's like the hardest part, and I just have like no patience and low dopamine because of my ADHD. So I give up on things pretty quickly or just don't even start them because of the self-sabotaging. And then I was thinking I was just like everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts at the beginning. Every single like legend, icon, amazing, like super talented, whatever the thing may be, started at the beginning. There was a beginning for them. And even if it was like many at times before you, doesn't change the fact that they started at the beginning, just like you. Okay, the second one was I just don't take life too seriously. I'm just like I realize it's all about having fun, so that's what I look for, like try to do more of in my life. Okay, I have to go back to my actual notes app to read if I like read it correctly. Basically I just said like I just realize it's all about like I don't take life too seriously. I just realize it's all about having fun, so I look for possibilities to do that in my like life. And basically that was me realizing like I literally the reason people are attracted to me so much, and not in like a romantic sense, just like people are attracted to being around me that are not like severely insecure, right, and intimidated. They like being around me because I'm just all about having fun. I'm all about having a good time. I'm all about giggling. I'm all about laughing. I'm all about just like just enjoying, having joy, having happiness, having like experience, like positivity. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's really how I live my life. I realize it's not all that serious because we're all gonna end up dead, and that doesn't come off in like oh, let's just do whatever the fuck we want, like not be serious, not be whatever. No, I'm not doing it in an irresponsible way. I'm just like I'm not taking it all that seriously. I'm still enjoying the parts of life that are meant to feel joyous. I'm not letting the expected behaviors of me suck out my fucking life, like all of the life force and thrill and joy and excitement for life. It is about having fun. That is what we feel most drawn to and most excited about a lot of the times, and that is like we know what makes us feel good, and that is that. So I realized that, and I'm like, it's not all that serious. I'm not gonna waste my life being miserable and depressed and sad and insecure, and I'm just gonna try to have as much fun as I possibly fucking can, whilst also being a responsible, respectful adult human being with whimsical child wonder. Okay, the third one, who you're friends with matters. You always, so, like, I think I wrote something like you always respect the friend of like a celebrity that you admire. Like, you always like wonder what it. Oh wait, I'm going into it already. I basically wrote like it says a lot about a person, or like when you think of, was that the dog? I don't know what that was. When you think about people that are friends with like celebrities that you like or idealize or follow or support, whatever, it does always make you wonder like what is it about that person, because this celebrity, whatever, famous, notorious, whatever person, has so much status, has so much sort of like attention and eyes on them that they can like not have anyone they want in their life, but they have a lot more selection and like to choose someone to be part of their life, be friends, be in a relationship, whatever. That says something about that person because they're kind of in connection with somebody that's like highly respected, because it is kind of this case that you do respect like more famous, well-known people, and I more so think of like not maybe like celebrities, but people that actually have like a great personality and are kind of like they're well known, but you can kind of tell they're good people, like have good hearts, are genuine, and then you think like I wonder like what kind of friends they have, and like I don't know, it was a bit of a weird thought, but I just had it, so there it is. Okay, the last one for this video because it's gonna be too long, but crack or don't crack, it is what you think it is. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I should like go into explaining that, but I was just thinking about how like I kind of get complimented on my appearance in the sense that I look younger than my age, and I do kind of like I am kind of like about it. But hey, you would be too. I don't know, I got so defensive. But you would be too. But anyway, I was just thinking about it, how like I have really great skin and I'm really like nice, like I look younger because I feel like I'm less like stressed. I'm not as like I'm not letting the stress of like life suck the youth out of me. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just hungry. Anyway, I'm not letting the force of like the hardship of life take over me, and I'm like living my life in a more enjoyable way and a more relaxed and more at peace, and I think that contributes to me looking younger. And then I start thinking about like black don't crack, Asian don't raisin. I hope those aren't offensive things to say. I'm really sorry if they are. I was thinking about those things because like you never think like you don't have that analogy with like white people, right? Because white people usually age awfully. Like they usually age like fucking not great. And then I was thinking, but like I'm kind of aging, okay. But also, so when I thought of like those sayings like black don't crack, Asian don't raisin, and then the one crackers don't crack. I'm sorry if that's really offensive, but I don't know if I can pull the like I'm white myself kind of card. Like I am technically a cracker myself. I really like if this is the thing that gets me canceled, whatever. At that point, I'm like, okay, it's meant to be. It's meant to just do it. But I thought it was really funny. Crackers don't crack. I guess we can say that about me. But hey, I'm only in my late 20s, so like we relax. Like it's not like I'm like wow, like oh my god, I'm almost 50. Like, let's give it another decade or two and we'll see how I actually feel about that. Like, if it's actually applicable to me. Because the paleness is already, like, making me look, like, so much more dead than I would like to admit. At least, like, people with color have color in their face. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, like, I'm like a white canvas with, like, under eye colors and a lot of red in my cheek because I'm from fucking Russia. And look, not to complain about being white, like I have a lot of privilege in this. Anyway, this is getting into a whole other fucking situation.